Setting: local clinic. You see a parent of a 4-year-old girl who is having frequent nightmares. The parent would like some advice about how to deal with them. The child is not present. Now, let's see the task. First one says, find out the reason for parent's visit. Second one says, find out more details about the child's nightmare frequency, what happens, parent's management. Third one says, reassure parent about childhood nightmares, common, usually self-limiting by age 7. Fourth one says, outline usual causes of nightmares, new situations or experiences, worries, active imagination, overstimulation, etc. Find out the relevance of this to the child. Fifth one says, explain likely trigger for child, bedtime stories, active imagination. Sixth one says, make suggestions or recommendation for prevention of nightmares, avoiding exciting stories, TV program at night, calming bedtime routine, using nightlight, etc. Seventh one says, give advice on management of nightmares, such as discussing worries, concerns with the child, staying calm, comforting, distracting child. The last one says, warn of risk of not sleeping with child after nightmares, dependence on parent, association of nightmare with being alone, etc. Now, let's begin the role play. Hi, good morning. My name is Susan, one of the nurses working in this clinic. How may I help you today?
Good morning, Susan. I would like some advice regarding my daughter's health condition. That's why I'm here today.
I'm happy to help you. Well, how may I address you for a better communication?
You can call me Emma.
Okay, Miss Emma. Please tell me what advice you're looking for?
Nurse, my daughter is having frequent nightmares which make me wake up. So I would like to get some advice about how to deal with it.
I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be overly concerned. I'm here to help you. And you're in the right place. Can I have the name and age of your daughter for the record, please?
Nurse, her name is Emily and she's almost 4 years old.
How frequently she is having nightmares?
Nurse, it's once in a week.
Okay, Miss Emma. For my better understanding, please explain more details about Emily's nightmare.
Nurse, Emma started having nightmares at the age of 3. She wakes up at 3 a.m. and cries. Because of this, her sleep is getting disturbed. Moreover, she is getting panicked. It is getting worse nowadays, so I don't know what to do.
I can completely understand your situation, Miss Emma. Please set your mind at ease. You are at the right place. May I know how have you been managing the situation so far?
Most of the days, I wake up in the middle of the night hearing her screaming. She cries a lot and she will not let me move from her bed. So I usually sit with her until she goes back to sleep.
Thank you, Miss Emma, for sharing those details with me. From your words, I understand that it is a childhood nightmares. Childhood nightmares are very common among children in the same age group, and this will usually be self-limiting by age 7. I can assure you that she will overcome this as she grows up. Okay, Miss Emma, I hope you're following me.
Yes, nurse, I understand that. But how do we manage this condition?
Being a mother, I can completely understand your worries, Miss Emma. For a better understanding, let me outline the usual causes of nightmares. May I proceed with that?
Thank you, nurse. That will be really great.
As you know, nightmares are bad dreams that can cause children to wake up feeling scared and upset. Mostly, if a child comes across new situations or bad experiences, it will influence a child, which turns out to be a nightmare. Then, if your child has some worries, it will also trigger such conditions. Furthermore, if your child has an active imagination state, she will be imagining situations that will also result in such conditions. Well, it can also be due to overstimulation. Overstimulation occurs when children are overwhelmed by too many sensations, sounds, and activities to cope with. Okay, Miss Emma, did you find any relevance in this to your child's condition?
Nurse, my daughter started attending the child care center a couple of months ago. In fact, she likes it and she hasn't had any problems. Moreover, she is more imaginative and actually she enjoys the reading stories at bedtime.
Okay, I understand that she has a habit of listening to bedtime stories. This might be triggering her condition because the stories she is listening to are making her think about it subconsciously, which result in nightmares.
Okay, nurse, I understand that.
Please don't panic, Miss Emma. I can provide you with some suggestions for the prevention of nightmares. First of all, avoid exciting stories or television programs at night. Please avoid scary movies, TV shows, and stories before bed. Then, it is important to create a calming bedtime routine for her by playing melodious or pleasant music or having some jokes or activities that make her laugh. It is also a good idea to use nightlight to make her void of the dark atmosphere. I hope you're with me, Miss Emma.
Certainly, nurse. That is really a great thing. I will definitely follow your instructions.
Good to know that, Miss Emma. In addition to that, I would also like to give some more advice on the management of nightmare. The most important thing is to discuss her worries or concerns with a child and try to provide solution to all and make her confident by convincing her that nightmares are not real. They are just dreams and can't hurt them. Secondly, make her stay calm so that her mindset will be pleasant and settled. It is always a good idea to comfort her and distract her mind from factors that triggers her condition.
Nurse, I came to know that it is better to sleep with my daughter the rest of the night if she has any nightmares. Is it right?
That's a good question, Miss Emma. However, there is some risk associated with sleeping with your child after she had nightmare. When you sleep with your child after she has nightmares, it will make her more dependent on you, which will have negative effect in the future. Moreover, the association of a nightmare with being alone will increase. As a result, her fear will also be at its peak. So, it is not really recommended to be with her always. Do you have any more questions, Miss Emma?
No, nurse, thank you. I will follow your instructions. I hope my daughter stops having nightmares soon.
Definitely, Miss Emma. I'm really happy that I was able to clarify all your concerns regarding your daughter's nightmare. If you have any more questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me at any time. I'll be more happy to assist you. Thank you, Miss Emma, for visiting our local clinic. I wish your daughter a speedy recovery.
Thank you, nurse. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all. Our role play ends here.